Assalamu alaikum. Am I audible? Fatima, am I audible?
Yes, Fazan, you're audible.
Okay. So this is for the participants to know that we will be starting quiz in a few minutes only. But before quiz, we will just have a presentation of 2 to 3 minutes on the Ravelian Student Research Society, which has organized this quiz. So I will request and invite female president of Ravelian Student Research Society, Fatma Frost, to give a brief introduction about RSRS, and then we will start with the quiz in a few minutes, inshallah. So all the participants are advised to stay on this link and don't leave it till the quiz ends. Okay, the quiz will be shown at the same link after this presentation by Fatma Frost. Thank you. Over to you, Fatma.
Assalamu alaikum. I hope I'm audible and my screen is also visible. Can someone confirm?
Yes, Fatma.
All right, so good morning and Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Fatma Faraz, female president, Ravelian Students Research Society, and I welcome you all to the National Undergraduate Research Olympiad by Ravelian Students Research Society. And before we officially begin, I'd like to take this moment to take you to a short introduction of who we are and how we work. So Ravelian Students Research Society is basically a student-led society which was established in 2014 by our worthy Vice Chancellor, Professor Muhammad Omar Sitara Imtiaz. And throughout these 10 years, we have dedicated ourselves to enhancing the research experience for undergraduate students. And we follow just one motto, that is, make students' research easier. So here's to 10 years of conducting seminars, webinars, virtual and physical conferences, theme-based symposia. Fazan, I'm having some connectivity issues. Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you properly.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. So here's to 10 years of conducting webinars, seminars, ethical review board meetings, and virtual and on-campus conferences, student ERBs, workshops. So kudos to everyone who has been with us on this amazing journey. So here at RSRS, we follow a 3-tiered research learning model, starting from very basic research to advanced topics and interactive learning. The first step we follow is basic health research, and it involves the initial steps where students are taught how to select a topic, how to refine or modify it, how to register it with our directory, write a synopsis on it, and get it approved ultimately by the institutional review firm. So the first step basically encompasses the research tutorial program, the capacity building workshops, and ethical review board meetings. Research tutorial program is a series of on-campus interactive research workshops where we cover all the basic steps of research, and we focus mainly on the analysis here. And secondly, we have capacity building workshops, which was held in April, and I'm sure many of you would have attended it, and it was just an online webinar series and it contained 5 basic topics like sample size collection, synopsis, etc. And finally, we conduct ethical review board meetings weekly, where student synopses first undergo a rigorous review phase, and then they are presented in the review board meetings, and then they get accepted ultimately. The next step we have is advanced health research, and here in this tier, we basically do the analysis courses and advanced article types. The data analysis course, advanced data analysis course was basically a part of this research Olympiad, and I'm sure many of you might have attended it. And it was just descriptive statistics, inferential statistics, and correlation and regression. We'll cover the more advanced topics like ROC curves and factor loading soon, inshallah. Second, we have advanced article types, where we teach advanced research methodologies, including qualitative research, audits, case reports, And the recent systematic review and meta-analysis series, it demands special mention here because it was no doubt one of the biggest series we have conducted, and it had almost 700 registrations from all around Pakistan, including many from around the world as well. These are just a few glimpses of the recent systematic review and meta-analysis series. Next and final step we have is the interactive learning, where we teach research through interactive learning, basically by peer-assisted learning program and Ravelian Students Journal Club. Talking about the peer-assisted learning program, it is a novel initiative designed to inculcate the culture of research training and learning in every student of RMU. We basically make student mentor and mentee groups. Mentors are mainly from 4th and final year, and mentees are from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd year. And we group them together, and they're tasked with completing a research project in a span of 6 months. And secondly, we have Journal Club, which holds monthly meetings, and we basically select a very good article published in a high impact factor journal, and we teach the students how to critically analyze any type of research. And this is just how we have evolved through the years, how our research conferences have evolved. So Ravelian Students Research Society conducts a research conference, also called as the National Undergraduate Research Conference, every year. And students from all over Pakistan submit their research work for presentation in oral and poster competition, alongside quiz competition, as well as research webinars, seminars, and workshops are organized. So taking a step forward, owing to COVID times, we started with the online conferences. So the last year we conducted Psych 122, which was the first ever virtual conference, and we welcomed abstracts pertaining to the field of psychiatry. Taking a step forward, we introduced virtual symposia, where alongside competitions, we introduced faculty talks, panel discussions, and they were all centered around the theme of medicine. And then in May, we conducted Surgic 122, where abstracts pertaining to the field of surgery were welcomed, and it was biggest virtual online conference we had ever held, which was ever held, because we had almost 1,000 attendees from all around the world. So this brings us to the National Undergraduate Research Olympiad. We are done with the master class, and today is the quiz competition. We also have the poster making competition, and we have the scavenger hunt. So before I end, I'd like to thank our mentors, that is Professor Dr. Muhammad Omar, Professor Dr. Dr. Arshad Sabir, and Dr. Afifa Kulsoom. And this brings me to the end of my presentation. Good luck to all the participants, and thank you for your patient listening, and all the best for the quiz competition.
Okay, thanks a lot